listeners. I am Parampreet Kaur from Jagat Guru Nanak Dev, Punjab State Open University, Patiala. This is History Lecture Series. Today we are going to discuss about Indus Valley Civilization. Indus Valley Civilization. Indus Valley Civilization was an ancient civilization thrive along the Indus River and the Ghaggar Hakra River, which is now in Pakistan and northwestern India. And this civilization is also known by different names. Like this civilization is also known as Harappan civilization because Harappa is the first site to be excavated. This civilization also known as Indus Valley civilization because the sites they are around the Indus Valley civilization. This civilization also known by the name Saraswati Sindhu civilization because all the sites they are around this Saraswati and the Sindhu river. Harappan civilization belongs to the protohistory period, and this period is also known as Bronze Age. If we talk about the different people, those who are the part of the civilization, they were Mediterranean, Proto-Australoid, Mongoloid, and Alpines. And we have seen that more than 100 sites are available about this civilization. If we talk about the time period of this civilization, then according to radiocarbon dating, we can say this period this period is 2500 to 1750 BC. Copper, bronze, silver, gold, these were the metals available during this period, and these people they don't know about iron. If you look at this map, you can see the dark brown portion covers the Indus Valley civilization. We have seen the sites in around Indus River, Ghaggar Hakra River. The prominent sites were Rangpur, Dhaulavika, Lothal, Amri, Kodtiji, Hadappa, Mohenjo-daro, Kalibangan, Banavali. These were the important sites. If we talk about the geographical extent of this civilization, we can say this entire civilization covers Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Gujarat, Rajasthan, and some parts of western UP. It is extended from Jammu to Diamabad in the south, from Alamgirpur to Surkhet and Daur. Most of the sites they are in Pakistan as well as in India. If we talk about the sites in Pakistan, we can say it's Hadappa, Mohenjo-daro, Chanu-daro. In India, we have Lothal, Rangpur, Surkotada, Kalibangan, Banavali, Alamgirpur. The largest and the latest site in India is Dhaulavira in Gujarat, and Dr. J.P. Joshi and R.S. Bisht were involved in it. Though there were a number of scholars who were involved in the excavations of Indus Valley civilization, like John Marshall and other scholars. Next comes the town planning of Indus Valley civilization. How were the towns, the houses, and the other buildings in the Indus Valley civilization? Then we can say in the Indus Valley civilization we have we can see first urbanization. It is the urban town, and all the houses they are in a proper proper form. All the roads they are at 90 angle, and they developed proper structure. If we talk about the town planning, then we can say it followed the grid system. Roads were well cut at 90 angle. There were lamp posts also, and proper street lighting, proper lanes, and well planned houses were built in during the Indus Valley civilization. They used burnt bricks. Especially the kiln burnt bricks. They were used in the construction of the houses and the other type of buildings. Houses were of two and more story buildings of various sizes, and they have square courtyard and the other rooms available. And it is specially noticed that there were no windows on the front side of the houses. All the doors and the windows, they are at the sides, and they are having houses, proper houses, and tiled bathrooms. Further, if we talk about the town planning of Indus Valley civilization, then we can say they have proper drains with mortar line gypsum and with burnt bricks. They know about the health and the sanitation, and the towns of the Indus Valley civilization, they are divided into two parts: the upper town and the lower town. Upper town is known as citadel, and the lower town uh, is a lower town where the houses were there, and in the citadel they have offices and other type of buildings, and in the lower part there were residential buildings and people live in those houses. In the Indus Valley civilization, there were a big public bath, sarovar in Punjabi, if we can say. In English, it is a great bath that was found at Mohenjo-daro, and it measures from 12 meter by 7 meter, 2.4 meter deep, and it is assumed that the people from the Indus Valley civilization, they came and take a sacred dip in that great bath. It is related with the religious practices, and it is considered as a ritual bathing of the Indus Valley civilization. If we talk about the economy of Indus Valley civilization, then we can say they are urbanized people, and they developed agriculture, industry, and trade in a greater extent. If we talk about in agriculture of Indus Valley civilization, we can say the Indus people sowed the seeds in the flood plains in November, and after that they harvest wheat, barley, and if we talk about the crops they are cultivating, then we can say they cultivate wheat, barley, rye, peas, sesame, mustard, rice. They know about cotton, dates, melon. Also, Indus people were the first to produce cotton, and in if we talk about Kalibangan, we can say the Kalibangan we found the fields that were plowed with the wooden plow. They also domesticated animals. We have the evidences of cattle, cats, and dogs, those who were domesticated at that time, and horse evidence were not in regular practice. The elephants and the horses, uh, they were found at skeletons of the horses and elephants, they were found at a few places. They also produced sufficient food for themselves also, and they also stored food in the granaries. We found 12 granaries in the Indus Valley civilization, and they stored food. If we talk about the trade and commerce of Indus Valley civilization, then we can say they had a well knit external and internal trade. They followed the barter system. There was no metallic currency in circulation. We found weights and measures of the Harappan culture, and they were made of limestone, steatite stone, and they were cubical in shape. 16 was the unit of measurement. Flint tool work, shell work, bangle making were in practice. Raw materials for these came from different sources like gold from Karnataka, silver, lapis from Afghanistan, iron, copper from Khetri and Balochistan. Bead making factory existed in Chanudharo and Lothal, and there were items of export. A dockyard has also been discovered at Lothal. Uh, Basically, they prepare this special kind of stones, then they transport these stones to the various places, and internal trade was also there, and external trade was there, and all the traders and the merchants, they used a specific seal on their product, so that it was recognized that this was from this which trader or a member. They We found that they are having relations with the Mesopotamian civilization, and we found the Mesopotamian products in Indus Valley civilization and Indus Valley products at the Mesopotamia. So we found that they are having deep relation trade relations with each other. A number of art and craft products were also prepared in the Indus Valley civilization, and this civilization is also called Bronze Age. We found the terracotta figures, and we also found the bronze and copper statues. Cotton fabric was also found. Woolen was used in the winters. If we and we can also say the Indus Valley civilization people, they used different ornaments like gold, silver, ivory, copper, bronze, and other precious stones. And ornaments were used by both men and women. They wear bangles and large necklaces, earrings, bracelets, finger rings, and nose studs and beads. Harappan seals were quite prevalent, and potters, they prepared the pottery, that is red and black color pottery. And we found the red sandstone torso, and the figures of a dancing girl was also found, and kettle toys were found, carts were there, and birds pictures were also there. They prepare proper seals and the pictures. If you look at this picture, you can see this pottery of Indus Valley civilization. This is red and black pottery. Uh, if you see this picture, you can see the if you see this picture, uh, you can see the this script of Indus Valley civilization. It is known as Bostrophidan script, and these were the alphabets and the pictures. And we haven't read this script. If we talk about the religious life of Indus Valley civilization, then we can say the main object of worship was the mother goddess, but the upper class preferred a god nude with two horns, much similar to Pashupati Shiva. We found the statues of Pashupati Shiva in a yogic posture, and there were animals surrounded by him, that is, elephant, tiger, rhinoceros, and a buffalo. And we have seen the beginning of Hinduism from this civilization. We also found the statues of Yoni and Ling. We can conclude that they also worship the organs as well. They also considered sacred the people tree, bull, dove, pigeon, and unicorn was also worshipped. There were no temple like structure found during Indus Valley civilization. They only worship idols. We found fire altars at Kalibangan and Lothal. We can say they might practice yajnas and the yagyas. So for that purpose, they use fire altars. And if we talk about the but disposal of the dead of the Indus Valley civilization, then we found the complete half burial also, and the cremation also. They they place the dead bodies in north to south direction. This is the script of Indus Valley civilization. It is pictographic script. This is known as Bostrophidan script, and we have not yet deciphered this script. If we talk about the political organization of Indus Valley civilization, then we can say there is no clear idea about the political organization of Indus Valley civilization. Perhaps they were more concerned with commerce and the merchant class. As such, we can say they might have their offices in the citadels, and from there they operate. On a um, religious class or trader class might rule the Indus Valley civilization. Now comes decline of Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization declined. There were a number of reasons regarding this decline. We can say the Aryans invaded the country, there were floods, earthquakes, famines, there were natural disasters, and the civilization declined. We can also say there were invasions of the Aryans during that time, and uh, the civilization declined because of the attacks of the Aryans. That's all about Indus Valley civilization. And you can see these are the this is the table. In this table you can see the site and nearby river, and the date that site was found, and by whom, and what were the major findings of this civilization. Like we can say, Hadappa is near the river Ravi, and it is executed in 1921 by Dayaram Sani. And what were the major findings of this places? We found 6 granaries, coffin burial, cemetery etch culture, single room barrack, red sandstone male torso, stone symbols, and female genitals. In similarly, Mohenjo-daro is near Indus River, and it was founded in 1922 by R.D. Banerjee, and these were the findings of this area, this region. After that, we have Chanudaro, Surkitindor, Lothal, Ropad, Amri, Kalibangan, Banavli, Surkotada. These were the important sites. This is for your understanding, and we also included few practice questions in this. You can do these questions for your understanding.